This piece is Bach's double concerto, and double concerto meaning you have two soloists, two violinists, and a string orchestra. Our parts, they do a lot of complementing as well as competing. They do both.
Actually, I really think it's an equal concerto for two violins. I really do. I mean, I have just as much to do as Shunsuke. The range is a little bit lower, which my part might actually be a little bit harder.
Actually, in both movements 1 and 2, you're the one who starts it off, actually. So second violin determines tempo and mood, actually. So a very, very important part.
The slow movement, the best 8 minutes of music ever. I love it.
Totally agree.
It's just so great. You just don't want it to end. It's just the most beautiful writing. It's just this wonderful, I don't know, I kind of see it as a spiritual, like, love cantilena between the two violins. The theme itself is actually quite simple, but...
Exceptionally for Bach, I almost find.
Yeah,
it almost goes closer to Handel and, that sort of feeling of breadth of melody. And, Bach doesn't do that too often, funny enough. I mean, he can do it. And of course, when he does it, it's just, you're just in the puddle of admiration and, and goose pimples and everything. But yeah, this is one of those sort of very eloquent melodies.
I've been playing it since I was 10 years old, actually. I played it many, many times with many little orchestras in California, and I know actually the second violin part quite well. But I am coming to it on the Baroque violin for the first time, which is really great. On modern violin, you would use a lot of vibrato and sort of an even bow speed, more or less, so... would be sort of a modern way of playing it. But with the Baroque bow, you have to find the shape of the note with the right hand. Well, forgive my out-of-tune violin, but yeah.
So we're just playing these chords after another, and if there's sort of this is kind of the head-bashing moment,
It's the rock and roll
It's the rock and roll bit
yeah.
of this movement, I really think. and the orchestra, so it's great. I just play as loud as I can. Well, also in tune as in tune as I can. But it's just that kind of moment where, just tons of sound and tons of excitement. The thing that I try to do with a piece as well known as this is actually, it's a little bit like the Brandenburgs, these ultra popular pieces. You have a look at it for the second time or third time or the fourth time, and you have to look harder and harder almost because you get a little used to it. You get used to, I actually didn't realize that, for example, there's a third one. There's such a, such a slick moment there for the first violin. I didn't see that little seufzer, little sighing figure until I looked at it this time. I got, I just played right past it. Little things like that always are deserving of attention. I think that's really kind of to forget that you know this piece so well. Be surprised by it.